Hey Fit Fam, welcome to the Perimenopause Workout Program. Today we have Tabata. If you've never done Tabata, you're in for a treat. We're gonna work your strength, cardio, your upper body, your lower body, your core. We have it all in these 4 exercises.
We're gonna be showing several different modifications, so as always, choose the progression that is best for you, but we challenge you to challenge yourself. Remember, we are building strength, endurance, and we're getting our bodies back. So don't be afraid to push yourself, but always do it safely.
All right guys, let's get started. All right guys, we have 4 Tabatas for you. While I'm talking, you guys can do walking high knees. So Tabata is 8 rounds of the same exercise. We're working for 20 seconds and resting for 10. And again, we have 4 exercises. So we're gonna stay on the same exercise for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, working for 20 seconds, resting for 10, doing 8 rounds. Let me show you what our exercises are with the modifications. Our first exercise is a kettlebell swing. We're gonna brace our core. We're gonna hinge down at the hips, load our hips, and pack our lats, pull our shoulders down. From here, we're gonna hike and power from our hips. Okay, so we're doing a kettlebell swing for 20 seconds, then we'll set it down, rest for 10, and do 20 more seconds, 8 times of that. Okay, our second exercise, we're doing a seated band row. A seated band row, we're gonna have a heavy resistance band. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna pull back and row to our lower rib cage. If you want, you can rock forward slightly, round your back over, but then as you sit up, you're gonna pull your shoulders back into your row. Again, 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Our next exercise is gonna be a jump lunge or an alternating back lunge, okay? The harder version first looks like this. Jump lunge, okay, just like this. Now to modify this, I'll show you 2 modifications. You can do jump lunge, like a lunge jack here, where you touch your feet in the middle, okay, lunge jack, or you can do an alternating back lunge. Alternating back lunge, once again, 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Our final exercise is gonna be a reverse crunch. We're gonna lay back here. Let me show you the hardest first. You can sit it all the way up, reach for your heels, touch back over your head. All the way up, touch back. Now, if you're not ready for this, we'll sit up like this with your hands behind your back, coming in and out, all right? Now, if you're not ready for this, we're gonna lay on your back and stick both feet out and come together. Both feet out, come together. And if you're not ready for that, you can stick one foot out and the other foot out, okay? Most important is that you're not getting a back strain. You want to keep the stress on your core. So once again, 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We'll take a 1-minute break in between each one of these Tabatas. Let's get after this. All right, guys, we're gonna kick it off with kettlebell swing for our first Tabata. I have 2 weights here because I'm gonna start with a little bit lighter one just to get nice and warmed up. Then I'm gonna move to my heavier one at the very end if I'm starting to fatigue or break form. I could always drop back down to that lighter one. That's up to you. You might stick with the same weight the whole time. Let's kick this off in 8 seconds with a kettlebell swing. Let's go ahead and squat down slightly, pack your lats, sit back, and here we go. Power up through your hips. Power up from your hips. Your kettlebell's like your elephant trunk swinging, and your hips are creating the power. We have 5, 4, and stop. Very good. We get a 10-second break, then we're gonna get back after this. All right, guys, check in with your form. Here we go. Sit those hips back. We get a little knee bend and a little hip hinge, and then a big power forward. 3, 2, and stop. Awesome. All right, guys. 3, 2, and begin. Keep that core braced, that core stiff. Your glutes are thrusting forward. 3, 2, and stop. All right, guys, 3 down, 5 to go. You're doing good. Should be tight in your glutes. And here we go. Should not be an arm exercise. If your arms are getting tired, I want you to use more hips. Four, 3, halfway, guys. Halfway, you're doing good. As you get tired, check in more with your form. Is your core stiff? Ready? Begin. Doing great. 8, 7. Big hips. 2. And stop. All right. We have 5, 4. Ready. And begin. Drive those hips through. Keep that core stiff. 4, 3, and stop. All right, guys, 2 more. 2 more rounds, 20 seconds each. Ready, and begin. Maximize up your 20 seconds. Work the whole 20. We have 5, 4, and stop. All right, guys, last round of this Tabata. Let's go hard, let's go big. Ready, begin. Check in with that core, guys. We have 8 seconds. Thrust with those hips. 5, 4, and stop. All right, that's a wrap on our first of 4 Tabatas. Take a short break. We're gonna head to seated band row next. All right, guys, we're headed to our second Tabata. It's gonna be a seated band row. I want you guys to have a heavy resistance band on there. Heavy resistance. I'm even doubling up bands because I want it to be hard enough. If that's what you need to do, let's say you have 2 medium bands or a medium and a light, then put those together to get your band heavy enough to really get benefit here. Remember, every time we row, we're opening our chest and squeezing our shoulder blades together, leaving our shoulders depressed. Let's kick this off in 10 seconds. Seated band row. All right, guys, ready? And begin. Open that chest. Squeeze back between those shoulder blades and depress those shoulders so you're not shrugging up to your ears. And stop. All right. Very good. Scoot back further to make it harder, closer to make it easier. Ready. And begin. If you want to round your shoulders over in the front, you can, as long as you pull your shoulder blades back together before you start rowing. It's a more advanced concept, and if it's easier for you just to keep your shoulders back the whole time, that's fine. Let's stop. Okay, we have 2 down. Ready. And here we go. Shoulders down. Puff that chest as you row through. I want you to focus on your back muscles, not just your biceps. 4, 3, and stop. All right, great job. 3 down, here we go. And begin. Pulling that hand to your lower rib cage, the bottom of your rib cage, just above your waist. We have 6, 5, and stop. All right, guys, we're halfway. We're halfway. You're doing great. Ready. And begin. If you start to fail, you can always scoot your body closer to your band attachment to make it a little easier. We want to challenge ourselves, but we also want to get a full rep. And stop. All right, guys, we're 5 out of 8 done. 5 out of 8. Ready. And begin. You guys are doing awesome. This is definitely challenging on those back muscles, our lats, our rhomboids, our mid and lower traps. Puff that chest. Squeeze back in those shoulder blades and stop. All right, 2 stations to go. Maybe you want to scoot back and make it a little harder for these last 2. Ready, begin. Tabata is really good for getting that big burn. Pushing us to our max. 4, 3, and stop. All right, guys, we have 1 more round of 20 seconds. Are you ready? And begin. Big row, guys. Big row. Hands back to your rib cage. Puff that chest out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Shoulders are depressed. We have 7, 6. Row till the end. And stop. All right. Woo! Great job on this Tabata, guys. We're headed to jump lunges next. All right, guys, our next Tabata is either a jump lunge, a lunge jack, or a back lunge. Show you all 3 real quick. Jump lunge like this, lunge jack, stops at the top, or an alternating back lunge is right here. Okay, we're working for 20 seconds, resting for 10, 8 rounds. Are you ready? Let's kick this off in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, guys, choose the modification that's right for you. Ready, here we go. Here's a lunge jack. Laura's gonna do a jump lunge. Or an alternating back lunge is fine too. 5, 4, and stop. All right, good job, guys. Feel free to modify throughout the 8 stations if you need to. You can always start harder and modify later. Here we go. Jump lunge jack, or back lunge. Try to work your lunge down nice and deep. We have 5, 4, and stop. All right, awesome job. That first round is always like, I got this, no problem. Then each round starts to wear on us. Here we go. Number 3. Working that knee down low, whichever version you're doing. If you need to hold on for balance, you can. We have 4, 3, and switch. All right, guys. This might be the death of me. 3 down. Feels like 8. Ready, begin. Seven, 6, and stop. All right, walk it off. Shake those legs out, we're halfway. Ready, begin. Working deep. Most of that weight's on the front leg. Whatever leg is forward. 3, 2, and stop. All right, legs feel like blood, guys. We're 5 down, 3 to go. We're gonna have to dig deep. Here we go, begin. Dig deep, find that motivation. Find that will to keep going. 3, 2, and stop. All right. Woo. Whose idea was this? 2, 1, begin. We have 5, 4, and stop. All right, guys, one more round. One more. Can you do it? And here we go. We can do it, we can do it. Let's push through for another 12 seconds of lunges. Keep working. 6, 5, and stop. All right, great job on the jump lunge Tabata. One more to go, reverse crunch next. All right, guys, we're gonna head to the floor for a reverse crunch. Let me show you all the modifications real quick before we kick this off. The hardest is with your hands overhead. We're gonna reach to our ankles and back out, sitting all the way up. Okay, to make this a little easier, I guess you could just leave your hands here. That's gonna be a little easier. The next modification down is hands behind you, going in and out, still laying back. Okay, try not to use your hands too much. You could go here, both legs and arms, or you could just take one leg out each time. All right, guys, are you ready? 8 rounds starting in 10. Go ahead and get ready for whichever modification works for you. 3, 2, and begin. We never want to feel our back strain, so we always modify if that's happening when the stress on the front side of our core. We have 4, 3, and stop. All right. I don't know about you, but my legs feel tired doing these crunches from those lunges. 2, 1, and begin. Whichever modification works for you. Remember, you can have your hands behind you like this. You can lay flat like this. And stop. All right, guys. Ready? Round number 3, here we go. Trying to keep going in some form or fashion the entire time. Try not to rest. We have 5. And stop. All right. 3 down. Remember, keep that stress on the front side of your core. Ready? Begin. Keep it up for 7, 6, and stop. All right, guys, we're halfway through this reverse crunch circuit. Ready? And begin. Try and keep your back as straight as possible, whichever version you're doing. So your back stays in neutral. And stop. Very good. You guys still with me? Hanging in there? Ready? And begin. Eight seconds. And stop. All right, guys, we have 2 more. 2 more to finish out our Tabata set for today. Ready? And begin. Five, 4, keep working. You can do it. And stop. All right, guys, final round, Dig deep, let's work hard for the last 20 seconds. Are you ready? Begin. Modify if you need to, but keep working. 10, 5, come on guys, couple more reps. And stop. Woo. All right, guys. That was a tough set of Tabatas today. Great job.
Amazing job today. I don't know about you, but my legs feel like jello. Hopefully you enjoyed this Tabata workout. We love to switch up the styles so that our body keeps guessing and progressing, and that is the key for you to see success long-term with your training program. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more full body, strength, and cardio endurance workouts in perimenopause. We look forward to seeing you next time.